Hey my friends, this is Loli. Welcome to Loli's Creations. In today's video, I bring you 5 beautiful theater DIYs that are farmhouse and beautiful. So I'm going to start with this little cotton board that I got at Dollar Tree. I make sure this sanded very well. I wanted it to be nice and smooth and no rough edges. Then I make sure to remove all the sand off of it, and I'm going to come in with a mixture of Black & Decker paint and primer in the color white and some plaster of Paris. I was looking for a little bit better coverage, so that's what I did to obtain that. Once that paint dried, I took one of these stencils that I got from Temu, and I'm going to go ahead. This is the first time that I'm using it, so I'm going to remove it from the back end and I'm going to fuss it. I don't have a fussing cloth really, so I just took one of these microfiber cloths from Dollar Tree and I'm using it for that purpose. I fussed it a few times to avoid the stencil removing the paint from my surface once I'm done using it. So I'm placing it right there in the middle of my cutting board. I'm going to press it down firmly to make sure there's no gaps in between to avoid any bleeds. Then I'm using this base paint that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to be using the black for the letters, but I'm going to leave the little Christmas tree undone because I want to come in with green for that one. Friends, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And to my subscribers, guys, I love you dearly. Thank you for always being there to support me and my channel. So here's the moment when I'm adding the green base onto my tree. This set came with the little squeegees, as you see there, and it came with this little tiny squeegee, which was a godsend. I am loving this so far. And here comes the moment of truth. I had minimal bleeding, thank God. So now here I'm going to take one of these little pieces from a pick from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the little piece that will go into the stem of it, and I'm gluing it to the top of my cotton board, as you see right there at the top. And we're going to add one of these bows that I got from Temu in a pack. And look how cute this came out. I love this piece. But here I wanted to tack it down to make sure that I didn't have the letters covered by the greenery. And that is it. Friends, this video is a talented creator collaboration, which is hosted by Aurea from DIY with Aurea, Ray from One Way Designs, and myself, Loli from Loli's Creation. And we have a guest host each month. And today, the guest host is Amber from DIY with Amber. The links to our channels and to the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure you head on over to their channels and to the playlist and show everyone some love. Alright, let's jump into the next inspiration. I'm using one of these little NDF boards from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it with 2 coats of my Black & Decker paint and primer. Friends, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and if you're so inclined, go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And if you do, make sure that you hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a new video. All these things are free and they mean the world to me. Alright, back to the DIY. I'm going to take some of this chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just add a little bit there, and we are going to use a very small brush so I can add this black paint to the ridges on this board. Friends, if you're here for the first time and you're coming from one of my fellow creators' channels, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you will consider subscribing for some more inspiration on a budget. Okay friends, so here I did a little mistake. I just came back in with some more of that paint and fixed it, dried it with my heat gun, and we are moving on. So here we're going to use another of these stencils that I got from Temu. I fussed it ahead of time and placing it down, and I'm going to take some of this this black paste that I got from Walmart, and I'm going to fill in all the letters using that. Friends, I'm curious to find out if you're decorating for Christmas yet. I am itching to do so. My husband is a little bit reluctant, but I might be able to do it this week. So here we're coming in with this green color from the same set of paint pastes, and I'm going to do the wreath portion using this color. And let's see how it came out. Oh, that came out so cute. So here I'm going to come in with the same chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree and a dauber, and I'm doing all the edges using that color, as you see right there. And then when I was done with that, I'm going to also do a little bit of distressing on the edges of the front of this as well, using the same sponge, to just being very careful to not mess up the rest of my paint. dried it real quick with my heat gun, and we're going to come back in with this greenery from Dollar Tree. I've been using these picks a lot, guys. I love these, love them. If you find them, get them. You're gonna love them too. So I took 2 pieces as you see right there, and I'm cutting off the little piece that gets it to be sliding into the pick, and I'm doing a crisscross right there. Going to come in with some hot glue. I'm going to use the little bowl that you see right there. I got that from a pack in Temu, and we add in a little bit of hot glue there, pressing it down in place, and we're going to do the same thing with the other piece. Then we're going to come in with a little bit more hot glue on the top, and I'm just reinforcing these 2 pieces to make sure they stay in place, and we're going to add that bow right there to the center. And this is so cute. I love it. Look at it. Look at it. 1 second. There you go. Here it is. Let me know what you think. For our next inspiration this evening, I'm going to use one of these little barns from Dollar Tree. I got it during Valentine's Day, and I'm going to just go ahead and cover the entire thing using some of this chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. I'm doing the front and the sides as well. I don't think I did the back, but I should have. So once it dried, I'm coming in with some of this apple barrel white paint, and I'm going to add it to the front there, but I'm not going to add it onto that roof ridge as you see there, just on the center or the front here of this little barn. As you see here, I'm not trying to obtain perfect coverage. I want it to be kind of distressed, so I'm just making sure that it's streaky, and I have some of that black paint show on some areas. Once I was satisfied, I'm going to dry it up with my heat gun, and we're going to come in to use one of these they're wall art stickers that are new to me from Dollar Tree. I haven't seen these before. Let me know if you have. And I'm going to use that barn as you see right there. But first, I'm going to add some Mod Podge to my surface, making sure that I have it nice and level and in all the area that I'm trying to add this. Actually, I put it in the entire piece, so it will be uniform in the finish. Then I placed my napkin my sticker right there down, making sure to have it centered and removing any air bubbles. And once I was happy with it, I'm going to come in with some more Mod Podge and put it on the top to protect the sticker as well. Then I added one of these buffalo check bows from Temu, and that's it. Look how cute that is. I love it. Let me know what you think. All right, our next inspiration, we're going to be using one of these jar IDF signs from Dollar Tree. I removed that bow using some heat and a spatula, and then I sand off all the glitter from the front. Glitter gets very messy, so I use some craft paper to keep everything contained. Then all I had to do is flip it over and put it in my trash can. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, clean up. Now we're going to use some more heat, and we're going to remove that metal piece from the top. I just heat it up, use my spatula again, scraped off any glue that was left over, and now we are going to go ahead and scrape this piece a little bit. I just wanted to break the paper in some places, so the next step is a lot easier. Next, I took this microfiber cloth from Dollar Tree, and I'm adding it on top of my piece, and I'm using some water on the top of this. But this didn't want to accept the water, guys. Look at this nonsense. I was like, what is going on? So I had to force it to go ahead and absorb the water. So I'm doing that there. Then I'm going to put it slip back down. Now that it's wet, it's going to actually accept the water the way I wanted it to. I'm adding some heat to it just to, help with and aiding me on softening up that glue in the bottom of that paper that's attached to this. So I just kept doing that, adding my glue. Once it was nice and soft, I used the same cloth to rub this very nicely, trying to get everything softened. And then I'm going to come in with my spatula as well to remove any stubborn pieces of paper. And I just kept scraping it off until the surface was nice and slick. Now that our surface is up to par, I'm going to come in with some of this chalk black paint from Dollar Tree, and I just give it a nice coat. I did a coat on both sides and the sides, on both the front and the back and the sides. Alright, so now that everything is dry, we're going to come in with some more of these stickers from Dollar Tree. I love these. The prints are beautiful. If you find them, get them. I'm telling you, they are so stinking cute. So I'm going to add Mod Podge to the front of my piece, as you see right there, making sure to distribute it nice and even. And I'm going to add it to the top up. So I just want everything to be, symmetrical and the surface to be constant. So here I'm taking this Christmas tree sticker that came in this bag, and I'm placing it in the bottom, as you see right there, making sure that I have it nice and straight. And then I'm going to smooth it down using my brush that I had left over for this, a little bit of Mod Podge. And then I'm going to come in with some more Mod Podge and add to this, just to make sure that that is nicely protected as well, since it is a paper sticker. Now that it's nice and dry, I'm going to come in and use some of this apple barrel white acrylic paint, and I just wanted to distress the edges. I'm using a fun brush, as you see there, just doing a light dry brush on all the edges. I wanted this to look like a snowy, starry night, so I'm going in with this effect, and also creating a little bit of depth. Then using the fan brush sideways, as you see there, I'm creating the effect of falling snow. Look how pretty this is turning out. Alright, so now we are going to attach the metal piece back onto the top using some hot glue. And then I'm going to use the same jute cord that it came with. I'm going to, of course, burn off the fuzzies to make sure that it's nice and neat. And we're going to glue it back on. I'm going to just add a little bit of hot glue to the back of the jar. Place that jute cord right on there. Wait for it to dry a little bit. And then we are going to wrap the other one around as it was. I think it was twice it was wrapped around, and tack it back in the back once more. Now we're going to embellish the front with a double loop bow, as you see right there. I just made it off camera. I'm burning off the fuzzies. This is just a little finger bow. And I'm going to add that bow to the corner of my jar. And this is what it's looking like so far. But of course, I'm not done yet. I'm going to come in with one more of these little red buffalo check bows that I got from Temu. And I'm going to glue it right on top of that on top of that jute cord bow, as you see right there. And now I'm done. Look how cute that came out. All right, here is the next inspiration. I am using these two ornaments that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the tags off of them, and I'm going to create a little stand because this guy does not stand on his own, the little deer here. So I'm going to take two tumbling taba blocks that I have painted previously with gold for a different DIY, but I didn't use. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how to set it up in order for this to help him stand. So I ended up gluing both of these tumbling taba blocks together using a little bit of hot glue. And if you want this to last long, then go ahead and put some wood glue in there as well. So once I had the little stand ready, I'm going to just take my little deer, place it right on there again. And I'm going to be putting this on the big section of my deer. And I'm adding a little bit of hot glue where they both touch the board, or the tumbling taba blocks, as you say. I let it dry. You see there, one of the pieces are also, one of the back balls or the back hoofs is hitting the back portion of the blocks there. So I'm adding a little bit of hot glue to that piece as well. And I'm letting them dry. And I'm coming back in a second time to reinforce those places. I cleaned out any excess glue that got on the board, and now we're going to attach one of these buffalo check bows to the front of my deer, right there at the neck level. Now I'm going to take some jute cord from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go ahead and cut a section that will be big enough to unite they make it like a little reindeer reins, I guess, to this. I'm just going to cut a big section there. I'm going to burn the fuzzies, of course. And I'm going to just put it on the neck area, like right below where the bow is. And I'm going to have it go through the sides of the reindeer. And then I'm going to loop it on that little hook that the rein, or what do you call it again? The sleigh has. So to create some reins for this. So once I knew exactly the length that I wanted, I knotted it, cut the excess, and I make sure to tuck that knot in the middle there of the hook where it connects to the sleigh. Then I'm adding some hot glue to the sections where I want it to stay nice and put. I'm also adding it to the sides as well, holding it in place until it dries so the reins look nice and tall. And I did that the same thing to the other side as well. Then I placed a couple of ornament presents from Dollar Tree, and that was it. You will see it in the final reveal. Oh, look who it is. It's the final reveal. Look how cute these turned out. I love them, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about them, and let me know which is your favorite, and if there's anything you would have done differently as well. My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch some more of my videos, here's a suggestion, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You're amazing. Bye.